Hello everybody, today I have something really cool to share with all of you. These are Tru-Tone light bulbs. These are Classicolor C7 filament LED Christmas light bulbs. These things look just like the traditional incandescents perfectly. I am absolutely amazed by these. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Here are the Classicolor, and in a separate video, we will take a look at the Jewel Tone. But one thing that the Jewel Tone will allow us to do is just take a look at the construction inside. If you see, we have kind of a V-shaped LED filament design, and that looks really cool. They went for a look over just, one filament LED, and it looks really nice. Of course, these will be in a separate video, but this is the packaging that a set of 4 would come in, as you can see. Look at the attention to detail they put into this packaging. It is so classic. Absolutely amazing. We'll set that aside. Now let's take a quick look at their little card here. So here's everything about what is inside these wonderful bulbs and their offerings. So very cool, but I'm sure you're all here to see these things turned on. So let's go ahead and do that right away. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Look at those awesome colors. We got red and green, white, blue, and orange. That is awesome. And they have such a warm glow to them, just like it says on here. These things look just like the incandescent versions. Like, if we put them next to each other, which we will, I don't know if you could tell the difference. That is awesome. There they are, lighting up the table. Yes, so, okay, we got them turned on. I'm gonna get some nice vintage sets over here, and let's compare some. Just to add in, here's a quick little look with the lights turned on. Okay, so I got some wonderful old incandescents here, and a strand of Noma, wonderful old C7s, and of course the Tru-Tone filament LEDs. So let's go ahead and compare the different colors. For the red, we have 2 vintage GEs, a more modern, and the Tru-Tone. Green, we have 2 more modern ones and a Tru-Tone. Orange, we have 2 vintage GEs, a more modern and a Tru-Tone. 2 modern whites and a Tru-Tone. And the blues have 2 vintage GEs, a more modern, and the Tru-Tone. Okay, so here are the whites. And you can see the one in the middle there is a lot dimmer than the others. The one on the left in the middle are incandescent, and the one on the right is the Tru-Tone. We can bring them away here to get a little bit more distance on them. But if you ask me, it's hard to capture all this on camera, but we're going to try our best here. Compared to the really modern one here, the Tru-Tone definitely matches in brightness and its warm glow that it gives off. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the bulbs again. There we go. Wonderful. Here are the reds. Boy, they're all pretty deep red. The camera's not going to do too good with it, but if you're in person, this GE here for sure is a super deep red. Those really old GEs always were. But the camera's overexposing it a little bit. Anyway, the Tru-Tone here versus the more modern one, if you were to get them close to the camera, maybe it'll focus better. The camera makes it look a little more white than it actually is, but it's a very nice red. Awesome. Here's the greens. They all look so similar. Of course, these two are modern, and then you got the Tru-Tone over here, but I mean, if you compare these two, they look pretty much identical. it is truly quite difficult to tell them apart. You know, if you're further away, of course the camera doesn't do too well with that, but if you're further away looking at them, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference mixed in with incandescence. But we got some wonderful, wonderful deep colors here. The wonderful blues, got the two GEs, and they're very indigo looking colors. And the modern with the Tru-Tone over here. So let's compare those two. I think the camera focused. They look so much the same. What a bunch of beautiful colors. Here we have the oranges. The GE is more of a yellow, but I wanted to include it here. So let's just exclude it for the moment. So here we have an older GE, the modern orange, and the Tru-Tone. I'd say the Tru-Tone is very much like the modern, but for whatever reason, again, the camera is making it look much brighter than it actually is. However, it looks very much like the really old GE. Wonderful color out of this orange here. We're back to the white bulbs now because I want to share the dimmability. So we have the modern incandescent over here that you can buy at the store these days, and the Tru-Tone filament LED. So I'm going to set them down because we can space them apart here with our nice vintage set. I got our dimmer. Well, let's just see what we get. Wow, that really does dim down. I am very impressed. Oh my goodness. Look at how dim that is. Now, of course, you bring it to the camera, it's got some flicker, and it does look like it has a little bit of flicker in person, but you bring it up, and the more power you give it, the more that flicker goes away. So here it is next to the white one. Obviously, the incandescent's going to have more of a warm glow versus the filament LED. But you know what? This dims really well. Look at how dim you can get that. I'm very impressed. Like, it doesn't drop off. It dims equally with the incandescent in brightness. Let's bring it all the way to full brightness. We'll slowly dim it down. So that's about 50% on the dimmer right there. Say about 25, 30. There it went off because I turned it off. Let me get it back up again. Here's the rest of the colors at full brightness. Let's go ahead and dim them down. I am very impressed. Oop, I turned it off. Of course, you can see some flicker there, but if you're looking at it in person, I really don't notice any. Let's see here. That's about 50% on the dimmer. And all the way back up to full. Wonderful deep colors. One more thing I wanted to note is they even took the time to put their name on the base. And that's about it. I really do hope you enjoyed this video of these really cool modern filament LED Christmas bulbs. They really do look exactly like their incandescent friends. So once again, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of these wonderful Tru-Tone filament LED Classicolor C7 bulbs. Also, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.